Hey SEEZELIFE family, welcome to the channel. Today we're going camping in a marsh. I'm parking a little ways away because there is no parking where the spot is. And I'm getting my gear on, everything packed up in one backpack. There's a pond where I'm going, so I've got my fishing pole, and as we walk out that way, I look very natural. Just going to do some fishing. Let's go. A couple of people just stopped to ask what I was up to. Of course, going to catch some bass in the pond. If you hadn't noticed, I've got a new camera, so hopefully some upgraded quality for all you watching out there. Thanks for sticking around. So there's a boardwalk that leads to the pond. Nice outdoor nature area. Looks like this was redone recently. Beautiful afternoon hike. It's November season down here in the south. Tree colors are changing. Pretty overcast. It's been raining the last few days. Small chance of rain tonight, so I've got the tarp and rain gear. But here we are. We'll start with some fishing. Find a nice spot along the bank where the grass doesn't extend too far out, so I can get kind of close. A bit shallow over here. Need to find a little bit deeper water with some grass beds. Moving on to the next spot. It took me quite a few years to find this place. It is very low key, kept under wraps. This pond is probably about 2 to 3 acres. I've been out here to read, hang hammock, relax. Just a nice place for an outdoor activity. The pond's really shallow right now. We've only received about half the normal rainfall that we usually get in any given year. So because of that, the edge of the water is only 6 inches around most of this pond. Normally the water table would be somewhere right to the top of these weeds and grass here. Not the most conducive for fishing, but we have other things at hand. Welcome to the marshy swampland of southern Louisiana. What this boardwalk was built for originally, I'm not entirely sure, but it does follow this pipeline quite a ways into the unknown territory. Gotta keep my eye out for any critters Although I don't think we'll be bothered much tonight. Most of what lives back here stays pretty well hidden. So far the journey has brought me here with this row of cypress trees and moss behind me. The lily pads all grown up. Sometimes I have to stop and ask myself, where even am I? Nature's incredible. Make sure that you take time to find moments and spots like these that you'll treasure. It's what makes life worth everything that we go through. Finally reached camp for the night. I think right behind me is the perfect spot. It's toward the very end of the boardwalk on one of these offshoots, and it's completely cleared out. This should make for a good home tonight. As I'm taking out some of the gear from my bag, I'll kind of go through and show you what I have. This is a solar powered inflatable waterproof light. It's made by a company called Luci, L-U-C-I. I've had a couple of these for many years and they've worked really well. Essentially it becomes a camp lantern. So what I'm going to be sleeping on tonight is actually a folding breakdown camping cot. I'm also going to string up a tarp in case it rains. Somehow I'll be able to fix it over these posts. This is a jungle bag by Snug Pack. This is a really nice addition to my gear that I got a couple months back. Just a super lightweight sleeping bag. It is nice to have carabiners for just about everything, so I can hang everything on my ridgeline right here. This is an inflatable camp pillow. Essentially, it's got a little hand pump on it, a couple pumps, and you're sleeping peacefully, comfortably. My brother in the Army got me this. Appreciate it. This is what we call a big old beaner for hanging my camp bag. Alright, so I'm getting my camp cot set up. I put it together at the house when I first got it, just to make sure I know what I was doing. This will be my first time actually getting a real test out here in the wild. So this is all made from extremely lightweight aluminum. And these are the two side rails that go along the side of the actual fabric, the tarp. You put these in first, and then the legs connect. So there's a channel on either side that you push this through. And on this end where you push it through, there's a sewed piece on this side, so you just move it over and then it'll stay in place. And then on the other side, it's also sewn in. So that's one side. Super simple. Now you take these legs, start from the middle, boom, got one on, got two more on each side. It's got what's like a C-clamp that sits around the side poles. And there we are. It's 75 inches long, 28 inches wide. As you can see, it fits right on this walkway perfectly. Couldn't have planned this any better. So what do y'all think? Finally set up. Tarp to cover me from the rain. Got my bed. Got all my gear. Sleeping bag. Big old camp light in case anything comes out to get me tonight. Not worried about that. Then I have all my cooking gear still in my bag, which I'm gonna pull out, make a nice little meal, and then just listen to nature tonight. I am pretty tucked away. It's not easy to spot me, even if somehow you did manage to find your way back here. So this is where the boardwalk ends. I wanted to at least see it through all the way. I can't say for certain why this boardwalk ends, or really what the true purpose is. Obviously it's some funnel for unused water. Just empties out into the swamp. If you were to walk a couple miles that way through that marsh, you'd eventually get to a lake. The sun's gone down. It'll be pretty dark here soon. I'm gonna head back to camp, work on getting a meal started. If you're still watching, I hope this video has been inspiring. Out here in the marsh, so isolated. This place is really unique, even for me. It's not supposed to rain tonight, so I went ahead and took the tarp off so I could see the night sky. It's beautiful to fall asleep to. But this is the end of filming for me on this video. It's been a challenge with the light. I may have to invest in a proper light. But I hope that you've enjoyed watching this. and please show the channel some support. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, adios. Continue to seize life. Good night.